It's 4 o'clock and it hasn't changed out there. It hasn't changed. It is still the same. It is still the same. I have been watching all day long podcasts. I don't usually watch podcasts. I do watch podcasts. I watch podcasts all the time, but I don't usually, specifically, uniquely watch podcasts. Today, I've been watching podcasts. And Friday, I was watching podcasts, and so I thought it might be interesting to check out the podcasts that I watch, because I have tastes in podcasts. I don't generally watch podcasts except these very few. And sometimes I do listen to them because they are podcasts, and watching them doesn't give me, any particular advantage. So sometimes I listen to them, sometimes I watch them. These podcasts are all watchable. That's what's about them. They're not just podcasts, although I do listen to some podcasts that are just listenable. But these ones are not just listenable. So my favorite one of all is the Waveform podcast with Marques Brownlee. I really enjoy that one. Why? Probably because I'm a Mac person. And though it is a tech podcast, it is generally Mac friendly. More Mac friendly than other tech podcasts. No, that's generalization. That's not true either. But anyway, I like the Waveform podcast. I just found it years ago, and I've been watching it, listening to it ever since. I enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy it. Another one that actually I hit on because of Marques mentioning this person and me going, I've heard of this person. Anyway, it's Tom Scott. Now, I do watch Tom Scott's videos because he has videos. He's very good. He's very good. But he has Lateral with Tom Scott, where everything Tom Scott does is good. So maybe I just shouldn't, put him into the podcast thing, but because everything he does is good. He's such a cool guy. He's so interesting. So yes, I throw him out there. I love Tom Scott. But he does Lateral with usually 3 other people. And it is such a random thing because Lateral is where one of the 4 people, including Tom Scott, throw out a statement, and then the other 3 people have to figure out how this could be. Why is this statement true? It's so random, but it is so interesting. Random. I like random sometimes. Lateral with Tom Scott. And the one I'm listening to, watching right now, can sometimes be so annoying, and I sometimes don't watch it, but I often don't watch it, okay, because sometimes they interview people, okay, and it is Trevor Noah and What Now? So Trevor Noah and Eugene and Dave, I don't remember their last names, usually, well, they do. They interview another person, a well-known person. And today they're interviewing Lara Boroditsky. And the two things that I'm interested in have come together because Lara Boroditsky is a language specialist. And today she's discussing how language can influence how you think about things, can influence your mind, affect your mind, change you, and stuff like that. So having Trevor Noah and his buddies talk to her about how, for instance, today she's telling us how there are certain people, their language doesn't have things like left and right. They don't have any comprehension of left and right. Everything they think about is east, north, west, south. So whenever they think that they're constantly aware of where they are in the world in relationship to the points of the compass. Okay? So they don't think he is left of her, he's to the right of the building, he's near the top of the building, he's near the bottom of the pool. No, it's north, south, east, west. Always. So they are always aware of where they are in the world. And the whole language is based on that. And these people only think of themselves in relationship to other things and people with the points of the compass. You know, and they can't even think of, they don't understand when you say to the left of and to the right of. They don't understand. Anyway, that's what she was talking about today. And that's what Trevor Noah and his buddies are talking about. But they are so scrambled in the way they think, and yet not. They are so able to focus when there are interruptions coming in from all over the place from other people. And yet at the end, zoom, they are totally focused and totally aware of what has been talked about. So different from the Waveform podcast, where everyone is focused and in line with what's being talked, and it's talked about sequentially, and there's no interruptions. But then you have the opposite with Trevor Noah, and yeah. So I like to keep my brain aware, awake, alert, always changing things up so that I am not, I like to be I like to keep my brain sharp. Anyway, I don't know if what you enjoy listening to or watching is very different, but I do try to keep my stuff different. I try not to be boring. I try not to be bored. Although I know I am quite often boring. But you know what? I don't care, because you don't need to watch me. If you don't like me, don't watch me. Okay. I don't even think about you being out there, because I'm not making this podcast, this video for you. I'm making it for me.